Welcome, writers. Here we have another video in our comma rules series. This time we are focusing on using commas for a direct address. So let's look at what direct address is. Commas are used to indicate direct address, which is when a speaker in a sentence names the person he or she is directly speaking to. So when you place a comma in a sentence, remember that gives you pause, which changes the way that the sentence sounds read out loud, and it also changes the meaning. Here we have an example. Kim, comma, do you know what time it is? We place the comma around Kim to indicate a pause that we are speaking to Kim and not about Kim. When we place Kim at the end of the sentence, we simply place the comma before her name, once again to indicate a pause, so you can hear it be read like this. Do you know what time it is, Kim? You can also place the name in the middle of a sentence if it makes sense, surrounding the name with commas, once again to give the reader a pause and let them know that you are speaking directly to this person, not about her. Do you know, Kim, what time it is? When you put commas in a sentence, it changes the meaning dramatically. Let's look at this sentence and see if you can figure out where a comma should be. We're going to learn to cut and paste kids. A little twisted here. Meaning here is that you're literally going to cut up and paste children. So let's take a moment, see if you can figure out where you would place the comma if you're speaking to the kids. Good job. You put the comma right after paste, indicating that you are talking to the kids about cutting and pasting. Changes it to, we're going to learn to cut and paste, kids. Here's a more traditional example you may have seen in the past. Let's eat grandma. So unless you are planning to serve your grandmother up for your main course, odds are that you are talking to grandma, which means that you have to tell your reader that by placing a comma, which you can see at the bottom portion. Let's eat grandma, much different meaning. Here we have another example, which can take a completely different meaning if you omit the comma. Stop clubbing, baby seals. Here we have some adorable baby seals. We're simply telling them to stop partying it up at the club. Very different meaning if we were to omit that comma. Stop clubbing baby seals. Very, very different meaning once again. So to wrap it up, commas completely change the meaning in a sentence. When you are speaking to someone directly, make sure that you indicate that by framing their name in punctuation, if that's in the middle or the end, as you see here, or by placing the comma after if it's in the beginning. And as always, if you are still confused about anything, please check out the Writing Center, make an appointment where you can get one-on-one help. We also have several videos in our playlist for commas for other uses, as well as other videos on grammar tips. Take care, have a good day, use grammar, save lives.